Hey guys, in today's video we are going to be taking a closer look at the new workshop conversion feature which we are testing this weekend on the test server. Along with the new Greek robots, as you can see, I do have the Nemesis loaded up. I was testing this out. I did a video on this. If you haven't yet checked that out, make sure to do that. I'll put a link to that in the video description. But getting back to workshop, before I get started with how this all works, a couple of things. I did talk to Pixonic on Friday about this test server and about workshop conversion, and they told me that the amounts that you see, the values that you see here, are not going to be accurate. They just put in, I think, any values to see if obviously the functionality of the workshop conversion works. So we are only testing to make sure that it works. The amounts that you see are not accurate. Okay, so let's get started with some conversion of components. So what you can do here is you can click on one of these boxes. So if I click on that one, you have robots and you have weapons. Obviously not all of them are being shown, so they only put in a couple so that players can test it out, make sure that it works. I'm not sure what they mean by 1M, 3M, maybe 1 month, 3 months. I have no idea what they mean by that. Maybe they need to describe that a little bit more, but anyways, let's just select a Kumio here. Let's select a Bulwark and maybe a Wayland. Okay, so you could go ahead and you can select robots as well if you want. I'm going to do weapons instead, so let's just do the Corona and the Glory along with the, what is the other one, Pulsar. So I'm just going to go across the board. So this is what I have going right now. In 36 seconds or whatever, you will have components for these items. So let's just speed this up. So I'm going to speed it up. Okay, and what you can do is you can go to the bottom right corner. You see conversion and you see another icon which is the components icon. So if you click on that, you will be able to see all the components that you have in this list. Obviously, not everything is shown. Just remember, we are only testing to make sure that the feature works. Okay, so essentially what you could do, if you want to actually scrap the set of components, what you can do is you can click on the cross at the top right of each little window, and that will reset things, or at least close them out, and you can select something else. But essentially, if you click on the bottom right corner, it says conversion. You can convert components. So let's just say you wanted to convert, I don't know, let's just say Bulwark components. So I'm going to choose Bulwark and I'm going to turn that into, I don't know, Fury components, because we don't have any Fury components. What I can do is, according to these windows here, it's showing that I have 210 Bulwark components, and I can convert that obviously into Fury. So if I go across the board here, I can convert that 210 components into 270 for the Fury. So they've obviously done some calculations here. Again, keep in mind that these numbers are not accurate. In order to convert, obviously I'm changing components from one robot to the other robot. You can't use weapons, I don't believe. Let me just check. Yeah, I can't select weapons, so you can only do like one robot to another robot, and I guess one weapon to another weapon. So let's just do Fury here, and in order to convert, you have to pay silver. Again, 100,000 is not accurate. We don't know how much it's going to cost, or whether that's most likely actually going to change, I think. But let's just convert it. So keep in mind that we do not have any Fury components, and if you want, you can speed it up. So I'm going to speed that up. And then we are going to go back to this window here, and let's take a look at how many components we have for the Fury. So if I click on that, and there we have. So we have components for the Fury. So I think this is going to help players out quite a bit. The only concern that I have here, once again, is it's going to cost silver to convert. And I would imagine that hopefully, we start getting more silver in the game to help with all of this. And I think this is actually one reason why they may have changed things in the Workshop 2.0. Obviously regards to the time. Many of you have been asking me, why did they make things a lot longer? Maybe this is the reason why. Because by converting robot components from one item to the next item, you speed things up. So that might, I don't know, I guess it might have something to do with it. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you think of this new workshop conversion feature, which we are eventually going to have in the game. I'd love to know your thoughts down in the comment section below. And I think that about wraps up a very short tutorial basically on how this feature is going to work. And once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed, consider subscribing. Until the next video, I'll catch you guys later.